Chairman of the Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission, Sanusi Garba, says government will have to pay 3.2 trillion naira as subsidy for the electricity sector in 2024, but that's if the recent increase in tariffs is reversed. At a meeting with the House Committee on Power, the regulatory agency insists the current investments in the sector aren't enough to guarantee subsidy or to guarantee steady power supply. National Assembly correspondent Jokia Disa reports.
And electricity remains a mirage in Nigeria, despite the many efforts by the government. Government says vandalism remains a major problem. In this year alone, the national grid has collapsed more than 5 times as Nigerians continue to bear the pains of constant darkness. The recent hike in electricity tariffs and the grading of consumers by distribution companies are still a talking point. This fact-finding session is to enable the Parliament, as the voice of the masses, better understand the recent decision of the government to raise tariffs.
Issues have been raised with what is going on now, with what governments have done or NERC have done. It means that the power industry will now become backable.
The Regulatory Commission briefs the legislators on the state of power in the country. It says if nothing concrete is done to address issues, including foreign exchange fluctuation and non-payment for gas, the sector will be heading for doom.
If I nominate that energy should be delivered here and Christian fails to do so, this court should file loss of revenue and NERC will independently compensate the distribution company.
Distribution companies and consumers also bear their minds.
We have installed 12,000 liters by installing, and we're expecting additional 12,000 next month.
I live in Gado, Crystal Estate, and the 33 km that we are bringing from Adabek, we have been black out. Hardly we see 4 hours. Do we see that filler at Bank A or Bank C or the SZ?
At the end of the meeting, the committee says it is work in progress.
The exchange rate is changing. And there are also threats to the installations in terms of security, making the overhead to increase. So these are all the things I've said. But the committee have not fully agreed with them. We're not saying yes, we're not saying no. Let's get more inputs. And I want to also find out the possibility whether gas can be sold in naira to them.
The Parliament says its interest is basically in the timeline for improvement in service delivery, since electricity is capable of addressing the nation's security and economic challenges. Jokia Disa, TVC News, Abuja.